Good morning. Don Keith on the Diary of a Psychotic podcast. This podcast is brought to you by Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. They're great. Now, we got a new pope, and and we pray to our God, who we know is American. He prides over football games. Yeah, whatever. Thanks, Don Henley, for giving me that image. All right. The Trump administration is being sued by the state's attorneys and the attorney generals nationwide. Okay? He's being sued for a data breach. The United States Treasury Department, DOJ, and their foray into the United States Treasury records was illegal. Okay, and you can't make a law to do an illegal thing. So therefore, the executive order was a breach of the law. Okay. I'll tell you what. If he doesn't get deported, he better run. And I don't mean run for president. I mean Elon Musk. If he doesn't run, we're going to deport him. And even if he is deported, we're going to catch him. All right? What he did was a federal offense. Okay? I don't care if the president told him to do it. The president did not have the authority to tell somebody to do something illegal of that magnitude. It's all going to be coming out in court. That's why it's in civil court. Civil court, not criminal court, civil court. In civil court, it's not about the evidence. It's about what you can prove. We are the plaintiffs. We're out the money. We know that we saw the data breach. Then the victims are going to give testimony. Guess what? My family's one of the victims. My son, my autistic son, he's one of the victims of the data breach. Okay? His SSI has been shut off, and we have to rearrange his trust fund, which was a special needs trust fund. So the United States government has forced my son to collect his benefits from his late father-in-law's trust fund. Okay, you're saying, what kind of a problem could that be? Believe me, it's not enough money to sustain him for very long, okay? I know how much stuff costs, and I've watched the way the government and the world takes money away from people, okay, for nothing. They'll see a pile of money and they'll go, I fucking want it all, okay? They really do that, okay? People really do that. I've seen them do that. I've seen them say it. I've seen them say, that fucker got money. I've seen people say stuff like that, all right? I've heard them say it. I've seen them say, it's like, go ahead and make him do it. He ain't doing nothing. And that's for a guy who's working on a computer trying to hold his world together, okay? Don't think just because a person isn't working right in front of you that they're not working, okay? And don't think because a person is not right in front of you they're not sick, because they are. And don't think just because somebody's got an ongoing chronic condition that there's no cure, because there isn't, all right? My son's autistic. There is no cure. There never will be. Okay? Well, anyway, speaking from the victim's standpoint, I'll testify. I'll put my hand on a stack of Bibles and go, that motherfucker, he took everything. Okay? That's what I'll do. Okay? Shouldn't have voted for him. I don't care who you are. You shouldn't have voted for that man. All right? That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Anyway, this is Don Keith, or Diary of a Psychotic podcast, and brought to you by Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. They're great!